Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for being absent on Wednesday. I was home, I was not feeling well. I did, however, take the time to do a little photoshopping. Here we've got some faculty from another school, IS 349, and a little collage I created using multiple selections of people that I took from separate photos, ultimately creating a composite. We're going to be doing the same thing, but in order for us to do that, I need you guys to follow the instructions that I emailed you on Tuesday, because even though we're ultimately making a collage, the first thing we're doing is a World Enhanced poster. When we look at the email that I sent you on Tuesday, November 12th, number 1 says, extract student using selections and save as a PSD with the file name, the number of the student name, cut out your name. For example, 1 Kenny cut out Dros.psd. I explained this. One of you guys actually only did this on Wednesday, the day I was out. Only Kimberly took her student, extracted it, and sent me the PSD. A few of you else did on Tuesday. I know Ina did this with the hand, which looks good, and I appreciate that. What we mostly need are these straight-up photos for our collage. Today, Thursday, Friday, this needs to be the very first thing that you do. I need you to send me these cutouts. So how do you make these cutouts? How precisely does that work, and how are we going to create something like this? This is review, so most of you were here for this last year, but I'm going to explain it again because clearly some of us forgot. So here I've got a number of images of these people from this random school, and I can see that I want this person on the left, so I made a selection. When you make a selection using magnetic glass and you press Control-C, and you go to File, New, what happens is Photoshop automatically knows the dimensions of the area that you just copied. So I can see that this lady is 474 pixels by 1173. So when I press OK and Control V, it fits it in here. So with your student, you're going to press File, Save As, and you're going to save it as a PSD with the file name that I specified earlier. For example, if you're going to take an image, and let's see, here we've got, I'll get this dude, here we've got Isaiah. Okay, so I'm going to use the elliptical marquee as a selection. I'm going to press Control-C. I'm going to go to File, New. So I just made a selection, and Isaiah's head and this ellipse is 694 pixels by 393 pixels. So when I press OK and I press Control-V, Photoshop knows exactly how big it needs to be. So what you're going to then do is you're going to go to File, Save As a PSD. So I know what some of you are saying, even though I just explained it. Why are you showing us Isaiah's face? I don't care about Isaiah's face. I care about Isaiah. I don't care about him or this lady. I do care about them, relax. What I really care about are these students. So you're going to be sending me this cutout first thing. Tremendous. So glad that's clear. Some of you are saying, Mr. Joe, so I send this to you as a JPEG. No. You're sending to me this as a PSD because what we're going to be doing is creating, just like you saw a second ago, a collage like this, except with these people, we're going to be doing with students. Great. So now that you realize and understand that we have to create these selections and submit it to me as a PSD, it's a PSD, so we can create a collage. Great. You're going to be then taking your own selection on your computer and making something that looks a little bit like this. So this is by Najee. I really like that she has both this student and her celebrity of choice sort of next to each other, touching. Kind of seems like they know each other, they seem cool. I would, however, recommend that Najee apply curves to this dude, Meek Mills. I don't know who he is, but you want them to have the same kind of like shading. So you want to make sure you apply curves to make them seem like they're actually standing next to each other. You can actually probably get a better background, but I do appreciate that she put the AUP website and their names. You might be able to write the names a little bit bigger. Here we've got Imani's. Imani, thank you for emailing me this. You can put these two students next to each other, and it looks like Meek Mills is too skinny. You want to make sure he's proportional. Talk to a neighbor about that. Here we've got this by Kimberly. She did a great job integrating her student of choice with these celebrities. It makes it seem like this guy's wrapped around an arm. Although I will say, like, this image seems like it's kind of skewed to the right, like it's kind of heavy on the right side. Maybe we can either crop it or add some more stuff. Nice job. I believe Sean did this. Sean, I like the colors. Like I said a second ago, I want the celebrity and the student sort of right next to each other. And I'm not thrilled with the blending mode that you have over their face. It kind of seems like they both have some weird kind of skin condition. Don't put blending mode on top of them. Maybe you put it beneath it. Likewise, Sean, you created this. This is nice, but you made a big mistake. No, let me rephrase that. No. You never, ever, if we don't have the bottom of the image have that image floating in air because it looks like their torso was chopped off. So what we can do is simply bring these two people down, Rian and Caroline, bring them down to the bottom of the page, and then have their names overlap. Second, it doesn't quite seem like they are next to each other, like this photo was actually taken together, but I do appreciate your creativity. Nice job, Hakeem. You're going to want to play with curves, you're going to want to add the AUP logo, and adjust a few things, but nice job, I appreciate that. I believe you also did this, Hakeem. Great job, but make sure I get the student cut out like a PSD, you know what I'm saying? Ina did this yesterday, nice job, although I didn't get your cutout for today. Again, this is Kimberly. So here's what we're doing. Once you extract the student, saving as a PSD, you're going to do the world of hands. Most of you guys have submitted this to me already. A few of you have not. Among you, I think it was maybe Joseph Mateo, maybe no, Lissandra was working on it, but maybe he needs to submit it. Once you do that, you're going to create a composite that features the student and the celebrity. This has got to be great. After that, you're going to add the student to the dollar bill like we did last year. I'm going to explain that in the future. You're going to then be creating a compelling poster using your student and a colorful and unique blending mode. Finally, number 6, create a collage featuring these 8th graders. This is the future of AUP. And then finally, we're going to convert our student to the alien from Avatar. You have no idea how that works, but I'm really looking forward to explaining that to you. Please make sure that you are doing the student that you were assigned, unless there's, I think Henry doesn't have a number 13 or something like that. Other than that, please make sure you stick to your student, and that you're creating and submitting something that looks a little bit like this. I want you guys to have fun with this project. Please let me know if you have any questions. And please make sure you submit to me this along with your other images as JPEGs and PSDs. In fact, I'm going to show you one example of what one student submitted to me today. This is what she submitted. This is precisely what I need to see along with your other documents. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good luck.